Cody?
Does he have to be there?
It's gonna be great. Can I get in line now to not see it?
Well, he gives me this awesome, one-of-a-kind Big Z necklace. And then he tells me, you know, kid, never give up. Find a way, because that's what winners do. But yeah, I work there just to kind of pacify my mom a little bit. Good old shiver pool. This place sucks, bro.
He wasn't very impressive. Glenn was the big egg, Cody was the small egg. He can't help it. He's, that's just the way he is.
I mean, he's out there in the water all day. All day. Shirking his responsibilities.
Yeah, shirking.
Step up and be a man.
It takes a real man to sit on an egg.
But he never really knew his father.
Had to be traumatic. No, not for me, bro. Not for me.
What's your dream?
To go away.
To go away. That's great.
Do you guys want to drink?
Gotta run away.
They don't want to drink.
Responsibility of life.
I don't understand why everybody has to be so judgmental. I understand why mom's judgmental. I think it's because she cares partially. I think it's also partially because everyone else is looking at her like, hey, Cody's just a bum. Cody's this, Cody's that, Cody's this. Cody's me, bro. Let me be me. Why did you just laugh?
I think he keeps saying possible. Like it's possible that you're gonna win. Like you're gonna do anything. Well, I mean, really, what are the chances?
Chances? It's not like I'm like the underdog. It's my dream, and I don't want to give up on that dream. Winners find a way, no matter what, right?
Not every dream is meant to come true.
Yeah, what he said.
It's great to have dreams.
Yeah, just as long as you don't believe in them too much.
And dream else. Let's just say eventually they have to wake up.
Hey, buddy, turn down that depressing music. Leave the meter maid alone. Didn't you hear her conversation? She feels like a failure.
Tomorrow's another day.
Yeah, but it might be worse.
Just quit and go home, Fuzzy Bunny.
There's never been a buddy cop.
Never.
Never.
It's a mess. Real life is messy. We all have limitations.
I mean, look at you. How could they not make fun of you? It's like you're almost forcing them. If you just quit it with the speed stuff...
I can't help it. It's in me.
No, it is not in you.
Says who?
Nature. Mother Nature. Maybe you've heard of her? We all have our limitations. And the sooner you accept the dull, miserable reality of your existence, the happier you'll be.
We all make mistakes, which means, hey, glass half full, we all have a lot in common. But we have to try. I implore you, try. Try to make the world a better place. Look inside yourself and recognize that change starts with you.
Tadashi.
What?
Tadashi.
Tadashi's gone.
When will he return?
He's dead, Baymax.
Tadashi was in excellent health. With a proper diet and exercise, he should have lived a long life.
Yeah, he should have. But there was a fire and now he's gone.
If there's something I'm doing wrong, can you just tell me what it is? Because I've tried everything and no one ever sees me. You put me here. The least you can do is tell me why.
Must be imaginative, strong-hearted. You must try things that may not work. And you must not let anyone define your limits because of where you come from. Your only limit is your soul. What I say is true. Anyone can cook, but only the fearless can be great.
Listen, kid, you can't get rid of fear. It's like Mother Nature. You can't beat her or outrun her, but you can get through it. You can find out what you're made of.
The differential of somebody winning and losing has nothing to do with their genetics, has nothing to do with their potential, It's their perseverance, always showing up. Winners always show up. They're willing to lose in order to gain. Big mental thing there, guys. You guys find a fear, that fear will either create you or destroy you. I love fear. And the reason why, behind every fear is a person you want to be. Fear is self-imposed, meaning it doesn't exist. You create it, you can destroy it too. It's an intangible.
Truth is, I've always worried that maybe there's something wrong with me. You know? Maybe I'm not good enough for a living. But then you showed me about purpose and passion, and maybe skywatching can be my spark. Or walking. I'm really good at walking.
Those really aren't purposes, 22. That's just regular old living.
That in the end, their life is a failure. They didn't succeed. They didn't win. They didn't reach their destination because they don't fit in. I am one of those men who don't fit in.
Who are you? The question is, who are you?
I thought I knew. Now I'm not so sure.
First off, what does it mean to fit in? And why would I want to fit in? And fitting into what? There are those of us out there who don't fit in because we don't want to get in. We don't want to be in. The race is not about the destination because there is no destination in mind. The race is about the running and what we see while we are running. And there's nothing wrong with that.
You ready?
Huh?
To come live.
I'm scared, Joe.
I'm not good enough.
Anyway, I never got my spark.
Yes, you did. Your spark isn't your purpose. That last box fills in when you're ready to come live.
Simba, you have forgotten me.
No. How could I?
You have forgotten who you are, and so forgotten me. Look inside yourself, Simba. You are more than what you have become. You must take your place in the circle of life.
How can I go back? I'm not who I used to be.
Remember who you are. Remember who you are.
No, please, don't leave me. Father, don't leave me.
This is what it's all about. What could be better than this?
There's a hill. Let's go see what's on the other side of that hill. Here's a river. Let's see what's around the bend in this river. Let's go discover for ourselves things that have never been discovered before. Not to own it, not to conquer it, but just to experience it. That was it. You know, people are asking, Dwayne, what is your business plan? I don't have a business plan. My business plan is throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. The things that I like, I will keep doing. The things that I don't like, I'm not going to do. And if there's some money to be made doing that, well, there's a happy coincidence. And if there's not, I don't care. Why? Because I am very proudly a man that don't fit in. Sometimes a man who's not at peace is a man who was born to not fit in, but he's trying to shoehorn himself into a box or into a hole that he was never meant to fit in. And that might be you. All right, know who you are. Know if you're meant to walk shoulder to shoulder and line to line with a group of other men. And if you are, great, wonderful. do it. Be the best at it. But if you're not, don't search for a destination. The trip is the destination. The journey is the goal. The journey is the goal.
If I'm in the woods and you don't know where to go, because the wife's not there anymore, the job's not there anymore, you don't know where to go right now. So if you're in the woods and you don't know where to go, start walking.
When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim.
You gotta start walking because the perspective's not gonna change. You have to start moving forward. You have to start taking steps in order to improve your vision, improve your perspective, change your perspective, make some kind of progress. And worst case scenario, you figure out that you walked the wrong direction. Okay, now you can go walk in the other direction. And that's gonna be fine. But standing there lost and not doing anything is just waiting to die, waiting to starve to death. Don't let that happen.
Anything we can do?
Not unless you can change the past.
You know, kid, in times like this, my buddy Timon here says...
You gotta put your past behind you. Look, kid, bad things happen, and you can't do anything about it, right?
Right.
Wrong! When the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world.
Well, that's not what I was taught.
Then maybe you need a new lesson. Repeat after me. Hakuna Matata.
What?
Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. If you focus on what you've left behind, you will never be able to see what lies ahead. Now go up and look around.
You must feel horrible. You've lost everything. Your father, your tribe, your best friend.
Judy, you ever wonder how your mom and me got to be so darn happy?
Nope.
Well, we gave up on our dreams and we settled. Right, Vaughn?
Oh, yes, that's right, Stu. We settled hard.
See, that's the beauty of complacency, Jude. If you don't try anything new, you'll never fail.
Pick up that suitcase. You're coming home right now.
No, Mom. I have to do this. I'm gonna get a job and I'm gonna help Dad pay back Mr. Gunk. I'm never gonna be someone here. I wanna be an inventor. I wanna meet Big Weld. I wanna be somebody.
Are somebody.
Rodney, did you know that when I was your age, I wanted to be a musician? I played pretty well, too, but my dad was worried that I wouldn't be able to make a living, so I got refitted to be a dishwasher. Now, I'm not complaining, but I've always said to myself, if I could do it over again, I would follow my dream.
I have to go here. If I don't go to this nerd school, I'm gonna lose my mind. Nothing. No ideas. Useless, empty brain.
Wow. Washed up at 14.
You're quitting? Just like that?
Hey, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That's a bad thing!
Be careful now. It won't just be your dreams getting crushed.
Hey, no one tells me what I can or can't be.
Everyone comes to Zootopia thinking they can be anything they want. Well, you can't. You can only be what you are.
Oh, you don't know when to quit, do you?
Here you go.
Wow! You got our tickets! You're awesome, Judy.
Yeah, that Gideon Gray doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, he was right about one thing. I don't know when to quit.
So sad.
I got nothing. I'm done. I'm never getting in.
Hey, I'm not giving up on you. What's going on?
Really want to go here.
Hey, you got this. Welcome to nerd school. Nerd.
Hey, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, so... you know. Thanks for not giving up on me.
To invest our entire life savings in a snail!
I'm telling you, this snail crawled into our lives for a reason. Think he could be our little shooting star.
Did you hear that, Chet? This guy believes in me.
That guy is as crazy as you are.
I like trying, actually.
There's never been a bunny cop.
No.
Bunnies don't do that.
Never.
Never.
Oh, then I guess I'll have to be the first one.
You've got greatness in you, Rodney. Never doubt it. And Rodney, never give up.
Guy, how do you do it, shattering your own records year after year?
Well, when a cheetah chases after a gazelle, does he ever stop to think, maybe I've caught enough gazelles? Maybe I should just settle down, try the vegan thing. No! He keeps running as long as his legs will carry him. I am like the cheetah. I never give up!
There's no shame in calling it quits.
Yes, there is.
Boy, that's a spirit.
Finish this!
I can't.
Oh, yes, you can. You're right, you know. It is in you. It's always been in you. My little brother never gives up. That's the best thing about you.
Not everyone can become a great artist, but a great artist can come from anywhere.
In the words of my dear father, no dream is too big, and no dreamer too small.
The world loves the underdogs, you know. The dreamers out there. They need them. Need to believe that one day, maybe they could achieve the impossible too.
Come on, 𝐂𝐨𝐨𝐧, take it from an old spectator. Life's not a spectator sport. If watching is all you're gonna do, then you're gonna watch your life go by without you.
Well, there comes a time in every race when a driver is forced to make that one key split-second decision. Fall behind or push ahead.
Push ahead!
To take a chance and risk it all. Or play it safe and suffer defeat.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
I don't know why you ever thought I could teach that class.
Oh, I knew you could.
What? You set me up to fail? Why?
If you only do what you can do, you will never be more than you are now.
I can't believe you're doing this.
We are doing this.
Hey, Hero. We just wanted to check in and see how you're doing.
I wish you were here, buddy. Hero, if I could have only one superpower right now, it would be the ability to crawl through this camera and give you a big hug.
Theo, what happens if you wake up tomorrow and your powers are gone? What then?
Then I better make the most of today.
Something on your mind?
I forgot to say something before I left.
Maybe they heard it anyway. Sometimes hearts have their own conversations.
I'm not giving up on you. You don't understand this yet, but people need you. So let's get back to work.
Blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all. Sir, you don't meet a girl like that every dynasty.
Take it from an old spectator. Life's not a spectator sport. If watching is all you're gonna do, then you're gonna watch your life go by without you. Yeah, you're human, with the flash and the hair and the navel limb. We're just part of the architecture.
It's going to be okay.
Tell me it's not too late.
Well, it's not too late. It's never too late. It's never too late to be the person you want to be.
Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody's gonna die. Come watch TV.
And you'll be happy to know that bees as a species haven't had one day off in 27 million years. Woo!
So you'll just work us to death?
We'll sure try.
You haven't changed at all.
Yes, congratulations. You are the last person to get that. I'm not gonna change.
What people call love is just a chemical reaction that compels animals to breed. It hits hard, Morty, then it slowly fades, leaving you stranded in a failing marriage. I did it. Your parents are gonna do it. Break the cycle, Morty. Rise above.
And you're gonna do everything you can to fill that hole with friends and your career and meaningless sex, but the hole doesn't get filled.
So what? He's scared of love?
Everyone's scared of love, dipshit. You learn that in your 20s. The smarter you are, the more you know. It can't last forever. Let's say you meet the love of your life. Well, it's still gonna end. It's inevitable, whether by the slow pull of a disease or the shock of loose footing on a hiking trail, whether it be the corrosion of two personalities that reshape each other until they're incompatible. Best case scenario, think about this. Best case is that you die. at the same time.
Sounds like you're sad. Listen, Finn, girls is like horses. When you fall down, it's important that you get right back on again, on a different horse. And there's a lot of fish in the sea. A lot of fish. Penny saved is a penny earned.
Don't worry about it, Morty. You're a good kid. And there's not a premium on that right now, but you'll be getting girls sometime after Brad's out of shape.
You're missing the point, Dad. I don't want girls. I want Jessica.
You know that I don't do the whole love thing.
You don't want me to be with you. You don't want me to be with someone else. How miserable do I have to be before you're happy?
Bright Bill was never supposed to get this far. You know that. It is more dangerous for him than anyone else, but he has a chance. If where his wings end, his heart can pay the balance.
His heart is 48 millimeters.
From what I've seen, Bright Bill's heart is much bigger on the inside than the outside.
Guess it's time.
Yes.
Will you be here when I get back?
No. I'm glad you're going where you belong.
Roz, I could use a boost.
What's the matter, Homer?
Not a thing in the world.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same.
Mo, this is a great thing for you. You went from sitting on the sidelines to getting in the game. Sometime when you least expect it, you realize that someone loved you. And that means someone can love you again. That'll make you smile.
Adventure up there! You know, you don't talk very much. I like you. Wow.
You're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think.
Sometimes you gotta get through your fear to see the beauty on the other side.
I don't even know what love is.
Hey, Homer was right. Who'd have thought such a little woman could make me feel so big?
I do. Love is putting someone else's needs before yours, like, you know, how Kristoff brought you back here to Hans and left you forever.
Which way does a tree fall? Down? A tree falls the way it leans. Be careful which way you lean.
So what do you sing?
Anything you want. Happy or sad.
Sad.
Okay, but I warn you. I'll break your heart.
Already broken.
All good.
All good.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Even.
Amazing.
Look at me. I got it all figured out. I get up, I shower, I come to work, I work all day, I go home, I go to sleep. I get up, I shower, I come to work, I work all day, I go home, I go to sleep. I get up, I shower, I come to work. Okay, let's see my to-do list. Go to work, go to work, go to work, go to work, go to work. No, that's not right.
When are you two gonna learn that your actions have consequences? Consequences that affect other people, like me. Don't you two understand? I'm about to lose my job. If I lose my job, I have nothing. Do you hear me? I have nothing.
I let this happen, you know. The new sports car, the getting in shape, the blonde hair, the lies.
Yes, he attempts to relive the past.
Now I'm losing him. What do I do? What do I do?
What happens next?
We come back tomorrow night and do it all again.
You gotta get your shit together. So yesterday you let yourself fall in love a little bit and you got your heart broken. Serves you right for having feelings. Starting now, you are a hard, heartless career gal. Go to work, be awesome at it, and don't waste time on foolish flights of fancy.
How do you know if you love something? Someone?
If you do, you should probably tell them.
What if it is too late.
I wouldn't know.
Think?
Well, you know the good thing about hitting rock bottom? There's only one way left to go, and that's up!
Mordecai, this is your boss. Open up.
I'm taking a mental health day.
You don't have the right to be sad. You never even had the guts to tell Margaret how you feel. Listen, if you leave things the way they are now, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. Telling her might not change anything, but at least you'll have closure.
I thought I'd feel different.
I heard this story about a fish. He swims up to this older fish and says, I'm trying to find this thing they call the ocean. The ocean, says the older fish. That's what you're in right now. This, says the young fish, this is water. What I want is the ocean. See you tomorrow.
Something on your mind?
I forgot to say something before I left.
Maybe they heard it anyway. Sometimes hearts have their own conversations.
That might sound boring, but I think the boring stuff is the stuff I remember the most.
"75 years. That's how much time you get if you're lucky. 75 years. 75 winters, 75 springtimes, 75 summers, and 75 autumns. When you look at it like that, it's not a lot of time, is it? Don't waste them. Get your head out of the rat race and forget about the superficial things that preoccupy your existence and get back to what's important now. Right now, this very second. And I'm not saying drop everything and let the world come to a grinding halt. I'm saying that you can become a seeker. You can be loving more. You can be taking some chances. You can be living more. You can be spending more time with your family. You can be getting in touch with the part of you that lives instead of fears, the part of you that loves instead of hates.
Hi, Morty. It's Jessica. Look, can we just talk for a minute?
Is that how long it takes for Rick to trace my location?
Come back, Morty. I miss you.
You miss the old me. You miss someone that loved you so much you never had to love him back.
How do you know I don't want to love you?
Because I'm not sick.
You are Elastigirl! You will remind him who you are.
Girls, come on. Leave the saving of the world to the men? I don't think so.
Well, you know where he is. Go, confront the problem. Fight. Win!
Tommy, you begged me to stay and help.
Why does everything always gotta be about big shot Diane? Too good for her home.
I don't think I'm too good for my home.
Yeah, guys, you got it all wrong. Diane isn't a big shot. She's my ghostwriter. She's writing a book that's not even gonna have her name on it. You think this is how she expected her life would be going at 34? She lives with her rich boyfriend and doesn't pay rent. She's not too good for anything.
You know that I don't do the whole love thing.
Okay, love you.
No, I don't.
You gotta get your shit together. So yesterday you let yourself fall in love a little bit and you got your heart broken. Serves you right for having feelings. Starting now, you are a hard, heartless career gal. Go to work, be awesome at it, and don't waste time on foolish flights of fancy. From now on, you are a robot. Beep, bop, boop, or bleep.
Sounds like you're sad. Listen, Finn, girls is like horses. When you fall down, it's important that you get right back on again, on a different horse. And there's a lot of fish in the sea. A lot of fish. Penny saved is a penny earned.
Yeah. We don't want anything from each other. You know, I could never figure out what love meant. But right now, I don't need to figure out anything. I just feel it.
You ready?
Huh?
To come live.
I'm scared, Joe. I'm not good enough.
It's over. I thought you were an optimist. You were wrong, weren't you? I'm a realist. That's just another name for a quitter. You can call me what you like. Don't you get it? We failed.
Okay, Mr. Moon, can I be honest?
Of course.
Are you sure? Because folks say that when they don't really mean it.
No, please, be as honest as you like.
You're not good enough.
What?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
What can I say, Nana? I'm a failure.
Oh, poppycock.
I was reaching too high.
This show is not gonna save your theater. You're at rock bottom, pal.
You gotta let things take their natural path.
Yep, and you know what's great about hitting rock bottom, Eddie? There's only one way left to go. And that's...
Why'd you have to be so mean all the time?
'Cause only when we suffer can we be great.
Change is good.
Sometimes change is good.
Yeah, but it's not easy.
No, being crazy is hard. You're getting all hung up on imaginary problems. You gotta focus on what's real, man.
Ow! Jeez, what was that for? It doesn't matter. It's in the past. Yeah, but it still hurts. Oh, yes, the past can hurt. But the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it.
You see this cup? This is literally my favorite cup. Now it's gone forever, so it's not real, and I don't care about it anymore.
Ah! You see? So what are you going to do?
Come on. We'll all feel better when we're safe at home.
You sure about that? 'Cause I can tell you, running and hiding away is not all that it's cracked up to be.
We don't have a choice.
Yeah, well, all these years I thought the same, but turns out there's always a choice. Just never had the guts to make the right one. Know what I mean?
Honestly, one negative comment and it's all, woe is me.
Nana, come on. She said I'm not good enough. I mean, heck, I've just been told that my destiny, all of my hopes and dreams, they all end right here.
Well, what did you expect? That she would drop to her knees and declare you a genius?
She ran me off the road into a canal.
Well, you're still in one piece, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but...
Well, anyone who dares set out to follow their dreams is bound to face a lot worse than a dip in the canal.
Field. There are plenty of others willing to call you a failure, a fool, a loser, a hopeless souse. Don't you ever say it of yourself.
Never mind what this person you don't even know said. Do you think you're good enough?
Of course.
Then you must fight for what you believe in. Guts, stamina, faith. These are the things you need now, and without them, well, maybe that scout was right. Maybe you're not good enough.
You send out the wrong signal. That is what people pick up. You understand. You care about something, you fight for it. You hit a wall, you push through it. There's something you need to know about failure, Tinder. You can never let it defeat you.
It gets easier.
Huh?
Every day it gets a little easier.
Yeah?
But you gotta do it every day. That's the hard part. But it does get easier.
Wow. You wrote that?
Yeah. Do you like it?
Are you kidding? It's fantastic! You've got to sing that today!
I suck at being nonviolent.
Dude, sucking at something is the first step towards being sort of good at something.
Now back to you in the studio, John.
Oh, honey, please don't cry. You are not a failure. There'll be other chances. You just...
The heck they will.
Dad, please.
Come on. Don't you want this?
Well, sure, but I messed it up.
Then you gotta go back there tomorrow and say, Mr. Moon, I demand you let me re-audition. Be confident. Show him you ain't gonna be pushed around. You got that, Mina? Good.
And Mina, last chance kid, you wanna join these guys out there today?
I would. I just get so scared.
Sure you do. All right, but you know how to get over that, right?
No.
You just start singing. Do what you love, then you'll be great because you won't be afraid anymore because you'll actually be doing it, right? do you love to sing? Do you really love it?
Of course I do.
Then you face this head on, Mina. Because like my dad always said, don't let fear stop you from doing the thing you love.
Okay, I'll do it.
Great!
I have dreamt of performing in Red Shore City since I was a little kid. And I am not gonna waste an opportunity like that. So come on! We've got nothing to lose.
Well, you know the good thing about hitting rock bottom? There's only one way left to go. And that's up. Come on.
Hey, sorry I said all that stuff about you.
It's all true, isn't it?
Look, take it from someone with his own shitty parents. Family is a sinkhole, and you were right to get out when you had the chance.
How long are you gonna keep doing this, Joey? You tell me you're going to accept the full-time position, then instead I hear you've taken another gig.
Tell her that this one is different.
This one's different.
Does this gig have a pension? Health insurance?
Seems like no matter what I do, you disapprove.
Look, I know you love playing.
Then how come, except for church, you're the happiest when I don't? I finally land the gig of my life and you're upset. Music is all I think about. From the moment I wake up in the morning to the moment I fall asleep at night.
You can't eat dreams for breakfast, Joey.
Then I don't want to eat.
The stupid thing is, even now, I still just want them to be proud of me and think I did good. Is that really stupid?
Yep.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. You want those guys to be proud of you?
I guess I was just hoping to get some modicum of closure.
Closure is a made-up thing by Steven Spielberg to sell movie tickets. It's like true love and the Munich Olympics doesn't exist in the real world. The only thing to do now is just to keep living forward.
Yeah, but every time I come back here,
So don't come back here!
This isn't about my career, Mom. It's my reason for living. I'm just afraid that if I died today, that my life would have amounted to nothing.
Hey, Herb. Look, I think we have some unfinished business. It seems like life's too short to hold grudges and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's make this work instead. It's perfect.
This is all because you lost your wife, isn't it?
Okay, Porcupine. We're not talking about my Ruby.
Look, I know she inspired so many of your songs.
All of my songs.
Right. I can't imagine what it must be like to lose someone so special. But do you think this is what Ruby would have wanted for you? I mean, you out here on your own and never singing again?
No, you don't understand this. Ruby was everything.
Spots, I give up. Anyway, I never got my spark.
Yes, you did.
Purpose. That last box fills in when you're ready to come live. And the thing is, you're really great at jazzing. Well, jazzing is not a word.
Hey, I made a song! I'm jazzing!
Tell me, man, now,
that tickles.
What are you doing?
Do you think I'm a good person? Deep down?
That's the thing. I don't think I believe in deep down. I kind of think all you are is just the things that you do.
Well, that's depressing.
Lynn the person looked at Janet and asked, "Am I my feelings? Do I exist because I can't stop feeling?" Janet the fox answered her, "Feelings are action, and like all mortal action, they are doomed to failure."
Charge off.
Cool. Whoa! Woo! Ah!
Hey, take it easy, huh?
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's the subway. It does that to some people.
Does what?
It wears you down. It stinks. It's hot. It's crowded. Every day the same thing, day in and day out. But once I get on the stage tonight, all my troubles are going to be fixed.
We come back tomorrow night and do it all again.
It's just, I've been waiting on this day for my entire life. I thought I'd feel different.
I heard this story about a fish. He swims up to this older fish and says, I'm trying to find this thing they call the ocean. The ocean, says the older fish, that's what you're in right now. This, says the young fish, this is water. What I want is the ocean.
Music is powerful, man. It speaks to a primal pit in our brains. It makes anyone want to get up and get their knees going.
I love it when it does.
Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom.
So maybe birth is the greatest creative statement in all the universe. Well, if just being born is the greatest act of creation, then what are you supposed to do after that? Isn't everything that comes next sort of a disappointment?
It's your dream. To go, away.
Dishonor on your whole family. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
I'm your #1 fan.
He was a little teeny small egg. He wasn't very impressive. Can't help it. He's, that's just the way he is.
Hey guys, how you doing? Lupe in the house. You suck, Lupe.
And any other skills besides surfing?
No, not me, man. I just surf.
Loser. What are you waiting for?
I don't know. Something amazing, I guess.
Me too, kid.
Gotta run away.
They don't want to drink.
Responsibility of life.
This is unique. This is not the norm.
You're not affiliated with me.
Great to meet you.
What a nice bull.
Oh, yeah. Sucker won't survive a day in this place.
They all hate me.
Yeah, they hate you. They hate me. They hate each other. A lot of hate. It crushes your soul if you let yourself think about it.
Am I my feelings? Do I exist because I can't stop feeling? Janet the Fox answered her. Feelings are action, and like all mortal action, they are doomed to failure.
I'm just different. I'm not smart.
Nah, everyone's smart in some way. You're just afraid of trying and looking not smart.
I can't do that.
Sure you can. Go fetch the sheep.
No. It's too high, and I'm too afraid.
Max, here's a trick. The first step of not being afraid is acting like you're not afraid.
Listen, kid, you can't get rid of fear. It's like Mother Nature. You can't beat her or outrun her, but you can get through it. You can find out what you're made of.
Are you scared?
No.
Are you scared?
No, I'm not.
Now you're talking. Go get Cotton.
What's that kid doing in the cage? Something wrong with him? He got the fever?
He likes to run.
So let him run.
Well, Liam's super fast. We blink and he's up a tree.
So then your kid's up a tree. What's the problem?
Well, he could fall.
He might.
And then he hurts himself.
Oh, so he got really high up in this hypothetical tree. kid gets hurt, he learns not to do it again. You know how many electric cords I've chewed? 1.
Rather than try and fix this problem, it'll just be easier for everyone to remain in space.
Easier? Once you do the hard stuff, it becomes not that hard.
It gets easier.
Huh?
Every day it gets a little easier.
Yeah?
But you gotta do it every day. That's the hard part. But it does get easier.
Sometimes you gotta get through your fear to see the beauty on the other side.
You're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think.
I let this happen, you know. The new sports car, the getting in shape, the blonde hair, the lies.
Yes, he attempts to relive the past.
Now I'm losing him. What do I do? What do I do?
What are you talking about? You are Elastigirl! My God, pull yourself together! Go, confront the problem, fight, win!
Listening is not a favor. When you listen, you get knowledge, not a carnival prize.
I mean, it's not like I don't care about the other kids, it's just...
I know. Look, it's great that you're good at talking about yourself. When people share stuff, they feel better. So if you can get other kids talking about themselves, they'll like being with you. More than they do already.
What good is new?
Thanks, Benson.
Before you say anything else, I want to apologize for getting rid of your game. I shouldn't have gone back on my word. I guess I just didn't want to see you end up like me. Some dried-out loser stuck working at a park because he wasted his life playing stick hockey.
Yeah, totally.
So what do you say? You want to play around?
No. I think we're good. We should have trusted you, Benson.
I know it's been a long time since we talked. Sorry about that. But well, maybe if you don't want to talk, you could just listen. Mo told me if I do this thing, I'll be a grown-up. And that sounds cool, I guess. But then, if I change, will Finn and Jake still love me? Will I still love them? But does growing up just change your body? Or also your soul? Maybe I could just stay the same forever.
Sometimes you gotta dig deep to find what you're looking for.
I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore. I don't even know who I am. They used to call you the man with no name.
These days, they got a name for just about everything. Doesn't matter what they call you. It's the deeds make the man.
It's psychotic. They keep creating new ways to celebrate mediocrity, but if someone is genuinely exceptional,
This is not about you, Bob.
Don't you see? It's not about you. It's about them.
Excuses, excuses! How am I supposed to trust you when all you give me are excuses? When are you two gonna learn that your actions have consequences? Consequences that affect other people, like me!
Real life is messy. We all have limitations. We all make mistakes, which means, hey, glass half full, we all have a lot in common. And the more we try to understand one another, the more exceptional each of us will be.
Can I tell you my terrible secret? Mm-hmm. Can I whisper it in your ear?
Sure.
I cannot see very well. Once they find out, it's all over for Angus. Oh! I can see! Oh, look at that! That's spectacular. You've given me a fighting chance, Ferdinand. Why would you do such a thing?
If we don't look out for each other, who will? Besides, it wasn't that big of a deal.
It was for me.
Well, without you.
You'll be fine. It wasn't me. You did it. You trusted someone to hear your problems. That's all we need. Remember, everyone's scared.
But we have to try. I implore you. Try. Try to make the world a better place.
So don't keep it to yourself. Find your Leo to talk to. It could be your teacher, your mom, your friend, your turtle. They're ready to listen. I promise they'll make you feel better.
All I wanted was to help you.
And what did you say to me?
Fly home, buddy. I work alone.
It tore me apart. But I learned an important lesson. You can't count on
anyone. Especially your heroes.
I'm sorry, see? Now you respect me, because I'm a threat. Am I good enough now? Who's super now?
Look inside yourself and recognize that change starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with all of us.
Benson, why do you hate us so much? I don't hate you guys. I just hate some of the things you do. I know you don't mean them, but I'm your boss, and it's my job to push you to do better.
You need some kind of hero.
Then be a hero.
Oh, no. You don't understand. I'm not even supposed to be here.
That's right. You came a long way to find something that isn't out here.
But I can't go back.
Don't know that you got a choice, son. No man can walk out on his own story.
I've come a long, long way, and in the end, I still get to be me, but better. Now you're probably saying to yourselves, how did he do it? And for why? The answer is, I did these things for myself, not to impress anyone.
Everyone's special, Dash. Which is another way of saying no one is.
When everyone's super.
No one will be.
I mean, it's a lot of responsibility looking after so many people. Though lately I have been trying to be more chill about it. Like being more sort of okay with everyone making mistakes around me. Like, mind my own stuff more. You know what I mean?
He doesn't walk very good, does he?
Thumper, what did your father tell you this morning?
If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
Must have happened a long time ago.
I see. This is a hobo suit, darling. Oh, you can't be seen in this. I won't allow it. 15 years ago, maybe, but now...
Well, what do you mean? You designed it.
I never look back, darling. It distracts from the now.
Kind of like how I've been thinking about my dad, and how I want him to act more like Daddy. But maybe acting like Daddy just isn't what he does. Maybe my dad's not a dad, but a kid stuck in a dad's body.
Sometimes plans go astray.
Not this time. So, how'd that happen anyway?
You give up a few things. Chasing a dream.
Was it worth it?
Go after your dreams, right? Go after it. And, I never compromised that. I never allowed anybody to tell me what I was capable of accomplishing. I never let anybody tell me that I can't do. Right? I went after it.
You always say, do your best, but you don't really mean it. Why can't I do the best that I can do?
Right now, honey, the world just wants us to fit in, and to fit in, we just gotta be like everybody else.
But Dad always said our powers are nothing to be ashamed of. Our powers made us special.
If you want to accomplish something or, do something that a lot of people think is difficult to accomplish, you have to put all your eggs in one basket. And there's no compromise with that.
Now, you listen to me, James Hawkins. You got the makings of greatness in you. But you gotta take the helm and chart your own course. Stick to it, no matter the squalls. And when the time comes, you get the chance to really test the cut of your sails and show what you're made of.
He picked me, can you believe it? Your dad is gonna fight for glory in the ring.
You really have to go?
Yeah, of course I have to go. Come on, Ferd. This is what every bull dreams of, right?
I guess. Is it okay if it's not my dream?
Look, Ferd, you're still a kid, When you grow up, your dreams are gonna change. Everything's gonna change. And then you'll see you're gonna get in that ring and you are gonna be the champ.
Can I be a champ without fighting, maybe?
Oh, Ferdinand. I really wish the world worked like that for you. I do. But that's just not how it is for us. You understand?
Not everyone can become a great artist, but a great artist can come from anywhere.
The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all.
Like so many things, it is not what is outside, but what is inside that counts.
Come on, kid, come on, fight back. Come on, you can take this bum. This guy's a pushover, look at him.
You were right all along, Phil.
Dreams are for rookies.
No, kid. Giving up is for rookies. I came back because I'm not quitting on you. I'm willing to go the distance. How about you?
Yeah, I can do this. Rooster, you know what? Just go on without me.
Oh, you're not giving up. Follow me.
You can live your own life now. But not if you give up.
Listen, if you leave things the way they are now, you'll regret it for the rest of your life.
I can't just sit here and do nothing. That's all I've ever done. That's all anyone in this blasted ship has ever done. Nothing. I don't want to survive. I want to live.
Life without those challenges, it's just existence. Don't just exist. Go live.
You're a real stupid piece of shit. But I know I'm a piece of shit. That at least makes me better than all the pieces of shit who don't know they're pieces of shit. Or is it worse?
Sorry I'm late, Mr. 𝐂𝐴ₐ𝐫𝐭𝐨𝐾. I was practicing all morning, I just lost track of time.
Oh, I thought maybe you had been involved in a terrible accident and we'd never have to see you again. But never mind.
Seriously? Need to unpack my last decade before embarking on my next decade. I've got to win and be dignified. 20s are for regretting. 30s are for being dignified. And 40s are older than I ever want to be.
You're a millionaire movie star with a girlfriend who loves you, acting in your dream movie. What more do you want? What else could the universe possibly owe you?
I want to feel good about myself. And I don't know how.
Sorry.
All right, enough of that. That's quite enough of that. That's it. Come on. Off the stage, Helga. Come on, you're useless. Thanks.
I'm responsible for my own happiness. I can't even be responsible for my own breakfast.
It doesn't matter where you are, it's who you are. And that's not going to change whether you're in California or Maine or New Mexico. You know, you can't escape you.
You run straight ahead and you keep running forward no matter what. There are people in your life who are going to try to hold you back, slow you down, but you don't let them.
Oh man, these are like the cheesiest songs of all time.
I know, right? I mean, I was even thinking of writing my own song instead.
Wait, what? Your own song?
Well, yeah. Why, you think I can't write my own song?
Whoa, I'm just saying, not everyone can write songs, okay? I know I make it look easy, babe, but it's not.
Just say you rescued it.
No, it's mine. I rescued it.
Too bad you can't rescue your career.
This is not how I imagined adult life.
I'm responsible for my own happiness. I can't even be responsible for my own breakfast.
You only get to be young once, and I blew it.
Every small job, choose carefully, because you'll stay in the job that you pick for the rest of your life.
The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that.
What's the difference?
Larry, what do you think the meaning of life is?
Apart from spending most of it plagued with terrifying anxiety, soul-crushing depression, crippling loneliness, and terrible debilitating neck pain, it's also just incredibly boring.
You have to live with the shitty thing you did for the rest of your life. You have to know that it's never, ever going to be okay.
You know, it's funny. When you look at someone through rose-colored glasses, all the red flags just look like flags.
Look, my girlfriend broke up with me. Did she step on your heart with stiletto shoes? Yeah.
I mean, here we are, a couple of young people. It's Saturday night, and we're just lying on the couch watching TV in the dark.
I don't get it. You came in here, you turned the movie on, you turned the lights off, you sat down and you started watching it, and now you're complaining about it?
Because I wish I was doing something else.
Like what?
Oh, you know the kind of things that young people do. Go to concerts, or they go on road trips, or go camping, or play guitar as they sit around a bonfire on the beach at night, making memories, falling in love. But I never got to do any of that stuff.
I'm saving these pages for all the adventures I'm gonna have.
Dancing! I want to dance the night away! What the hell are you two doing? You wouldn't understand, Dad. You're not with it. I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. Now what I'm with isn't it. It'll happen to you. No way, man. We're gonna keep on rocking forever. 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 Forever.
It takes a long time to realize how truly miserable you are, and even longer to see that it doesn't have to be that way.
But I was living like Rocky Balboa, which there's nothing wrong like that. But they didn't put you on this planet just to give up.
When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
I guess you can join up with us if you want.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the graveyard and write poems about death and how pointless life is.
No thanks. I love life.
Huh? But you just got dumped.
Well, yeah, and I'm sad. But at the same time, I'm really happy that something can make me feel that sad. It's like, it makes me feel alive, you know? It makes me feel human.
You gotta focus on what's real, man. You see this cup? This is literally my favorite cup. Now it's gone forever, so it's not real, and I don't care about it anymore.
The only way I could feel this sad now is if I felt something really good before. So I have to take the bad with the good. So I guess what I'm feeling is like a beautiful sadness. I guess that sounds stupid.
Change is good.
Yeah, but it's not easy. I'll have to face my past.
Ow! Jeez, what was that for? It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
Yeah, but it still hurts.
Oh, yes, the past can hurt. But the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. Ah! You see?
No, Big. I reached out. She knocked my hand away. You can't control everything. Trick is to never stop trying.
Sometimes life is like this dark tunnel. You can't always see the light at the end of the tunnel. But if you just keep moving, you will come to a better place.
Look, I'm sorry your life turned out so bad, but don't blame me. You messed it up yourself. You just focused on the bad stuff when all you had to do was let go of the past and keep moving forward. I didn't know it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You failed!
And it was awesome.
Exceptional.
Outstanding. From failing, you learn. From success, not so much.
Hey, come and play with me.
I cannot play with you. I'm not tamed.
What does that mean?
Tame means to establish ties. To me, you're still nothing more than a little boy who's just like 100,000 other little boys. And I have no need of you. And you have no need of me. To you, I'm nothing more than a fox like 100,000 foxes. But if you tame me, then we shall need each other.
You sound like my nephew, always thinking you need to do things on your own without anyone's support. There is nothing wrong with letting people who love you help you.
Do you want a friend? Yes. I want a friend. But I want to live, too.
Well, chin up. I'll be your friend, and I'll try to save your life. I've been watching you, and I like you.
No one has ever believed in me.
While it is always best to believe in oneself, a little help from others can be a great blessing.
Beautiful, Nettle Wilbur, and you deserve it.
Are you all right, Charlotte? You don't sound like yourself.
I'm a little tired, perhaps, but I feel peaceful. Your success today was, to a small degree, my success.
I'm gonna run the Aberdale Marathon. Yeah! But here's the thing, bud. I don't know if I can do this on my own. Clarence!
Dad?
Clarence!
Dad!
Will you be my coach?
Yes! I'll do it!
I'm gonna run a marathon!
I just don't think I can do this.
Sometimes, your mind plays tricks on you. It can tell you you're no good, that it's all hopeless. But I've discovered this. You are loved and important, and you bring to this world things that no one else can.
So hold on.
Why did you do this for me, Charlotte?
You have been my friend. That in itself is a tremendous thing. After all, what's a life anyway? We're born, we live a little while, we die.
Well, thanks for helping me coach Chad, you guys.
You don't really think you can do it, do you? I mean, people train for years for this stuff. You can't suddenly decide you're a runner. You're
even listening to what you're saying. Even babies gotta learn how to walk, right? I mean, Chad can do anything he wants, or he can do nothing he wants. I don't care. He's Chad, and I'm gonna be there no matter what he does.
A spider's life can't help being something of a mess with all this trapping and eating flies. By helping you, perhaps I was trying to lift up my own life a trifle.
I haven't got your gift for words, Charlotte, but you've saved me, and I would gladly give my life for you.
I'm sure you would.
Wilbur never forgot Charlotte, although he loved her children and grandchildren dearly. None of the new spiders ever quite took her place in his heart. She was in a class by herself. It's not often that someone comes along who is a true friend and a good writer. Charlotte was both.
I know you'll be miraculous. I know you will. How beautiful you are.
It was there they shared their first sunrise and their first sunset.
It's very cold where you live. If you would have the kindness to think of my needs.
But the rose began very quickly to torment him with her vanity.
I suppose you wouldn't have a screen. And at night, I want you to put me under a glass. A glass globe. Now. My needs. My beauty. My screen.
Now the shame of it was that they loved each other. But they were both too young to know how to love. Full of doubt, he ran away.
I had to let go of someone I love, and I just couldn't.
Perfection and power are overrated. I think you are very wise to choose happiness and love.
Without the Avatar state, what if I'm not powerful enough?
I don't know the answer.
What if he's not back with his robe? What if he's all grown up and alone? What if he's lost and he's forgotten everything?
You're a special case. It's because I'm your mama. Come on, there's no way to stop the heartbreak. What do you do about that?
You cry. You cry.
Who are you?
We are roses.
My rose is just a common rose? But she told me she was the only one of her kind in the whole universe.
But she is not a common rose. She is your rose. It is the time that you have devoted to her that makes your rose so important.
She's my rose.
You must return to her.
Where are you going? Do some online shopping?
I know what you're trying to do. You want me to break down and cry and say that the reason I keep buying stuff is because I'm trying to fill an emotional void. That deep down, I'm just an insecure, scared, needy little duck in desperate need of a hug.
Come here.
But so many of us are spending so much time engaged in just ridiculous activities, it seems like, just to try to avoid this experience.
Exactly. People really try to avoid the consideration that they are going to die and that people they love are going to die. it opens your heart. It breaks your heart open.
Yes.
You know, our hearts have been closed because we've closed them. We've defended ourselves against pain. And this opens them.
Your problem's not in here. It's in here.
I know my own destiny, Uncle.
Is it your own destiny? Or is it a destiny someone else has tried to force on you?
I have to do this.
Maybe he's lost too.
Well, I think everyone feels a bit lost sometimes. I know I do.
Who cares what these creeps think, you know? They don't decide who you are, you do. You are who you choose to be.
It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. Who are you? And what do you want?
Oh, here. This guy is Superman. Sure, he's famous now, but he started off just like you. Crash landed on Earth, didn't know what he was doing, but he only uses his powers for good, never for evil. It was an accident. He's our friend.
He's a piece of hardware, Hogarth. Why do you think the army was here? He's a weapon. A big gun that was.
I'm not gun.
It was defensive. He reacted to the gun.
I believe people can change their lives if they want to. I believe in second chances.
And you don't have to be a gun. You are what you choose to be. You choose. Choose.
Oh, God.
It feels like we have such a long way to go.
I know. But look how far we've come.
There's a certain amount that you can control. Some stuff you might not be able to control. When the tornado comes whipping through your neighborhood and your house gets blown down and somehow you didn't have insurance and you lose everything, you can't control that. But you can certainly control how you're going to react to that situation.
Launch the missile now!
You are who you choose to be.
Superman.
So, where is your nephew? Is he lost?
Yes, a little bit. He's going through very difficult times. He's trying to figure out who he is. And he went away. I know he doesn't want me around right now. But if he needs me, I'll be there.
If you only do what you can do, you will never be more than you are now.
I don't want to be more. I like who I am.
You don't even know who you are.
What do you... Of course I do. I'm the Dragon Warrior.
And what exactly does that mean, Dragon Warrior?
Your story may not have such a happy beginning, but that doesn't make you who you are. It is the rest of your story. Who you choose to be.
You stop following me? Who are you?
The question is, who are you?
I thought I knew. Now I'm not so sure. Hey, wait! You knew my father?
Correction, I know your father. You see, he lives in you.
Father?
Simba, you have forgotten me.
No. How could I?
You have forgotten who you are, and so forgotten me. Look inside yourself, Simba. You are more than what you have become.
I'm not who I used to be.
Remember who you are.
He did all this to impress Clarence, and he's really impressed. You don't gotta push yourself.
Yeah, it's okay, Chad. Let's go home. Just this once.
I wasn't really doing this for Clarence. I was doing it for me.
Where were you this morning, Otis?
I was having a little fun. I mean, you should try it. It starts with a smile, then slowly build.
You're gonna have to grow up one day. You'll never be happy if you spend all your time goofing off.
I'm not so sure I want to grow up anymore.
Growing up is not the problem. Forgetting is.
I definitely don't want to forget.
He needs me? Growing up is not the problem. Forgetting is.
I mean, if I were in charge, things would be different. Every animal for himself. That's the way it should be.
Otis, a strong man stands up for himself. A stronger man stands up for others.
You're gonna make a wonderful grown-up.
Life happens wherever you are, whether you make it or not.
Someone who inspires me is my mom's boyfriend, Chad. Chad is really funny and fun. He isn't really good at anything, and he sits around a lot. I think maybe it's hard being a grown-up. There's no more school or grades to get. Nobody tells you what to do, but that also means maybe you don't do anything. And maybe it's okay not to do anything, but if you want to do something, it can be hard. I just want to be there for Chad. Because he's there for me.
See, Prince Zuko? A moment of quiet is good for your mental well-being.
I'm tired.
Then you should rest. A man needs his rest.
I know you feel bad about the deer, but it's not your fault. Things die. It's part of life. It's bad to kill, but it's not bad to die.
I too am going back home today. It is much farther. It is much more difficult.
I can't believe I'll never hear you laugh again.
I'm going to make you a present. In one of those stars, I shall be living. In one of them, I shall be laughing. And so, when you look up at the sky at night, it'll be as if all the stars were laughing.
Someone like that was listening right now. And they're hearing you talk about a teacher or this or that, and they're like, I don't have enough money to buy a sandwich to eat today. What do they do? What's some steps that they could take to begin this process of coming to truth?
I think the easiest thing for that person to do is to get present.
You are too concerned with what was and what will be. There's a saying, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present.
Put the past aside, put the future aside, and sense into their bodies. They can do that even if they don't have a penny. If we can learn to perceive and sense ourselves from the inside, our state of consciousness changes. If you've never done this before, it's hard.
Yeah.
See if you can sense your whole arm from the inside. That is presence.
That's weird.
And what you're doing is you're not in your mind. This gets you out of your mind. You are not mediating your sense of your arms and legs through your mind.
Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth.
You are in that state of presence. If you are in it, even for a minute, if you can stay in it for a minute, you will begin to sense the flow.
Come on, you've got to feel the flow.
Right.
Of energy. You will sense that there is a river, because a lot of people on the side of the river don't even realize there's a river. So,
what's the river?
It's reality with its flowing dynamism. I mean, if you look out there at the world, you'll see that it's constantly changing and transforming all the time. Well, the same thing is true inside of us.
Right.
And that there's a flow to it. You can sense a flow to it. But you can't unless you're in presence. Because if you're in your mental thinking mind, it's your ordinary mind, and you won't be able to do it.
Right.
Waterbenders deal with the flow of energy. A waterbender lets their defense become their offense, turning their opponent's energy against them.
You can move back and forth between these dimensions of ordinary consciousness and something that is out of space and time.
Right. And that thing outside of space and time
is more real than the mental constructs, because all of that is just stuff that you've learned throughout your life because of the family you were born in and the situations you had, circumstances you were in, and your natural proclivities. The closer I get to physical death, the more alive I feel, and the more present I feel, and the more real I am. I do think that we suffer more if we resist that flow of the river.
Right.
It's always flowing. That if we try to get over there to the side so that we can get on the bank and be exempt from the flow, that's where we begin to suffer more and more.
I own the stars. I administer them. I count them and I recount them.
But what good does that do you?
Well, it does me the good of making me rich. How's that?
And what good does it do you to be rich?
It makes it possible for me to buy more stars. Plus, anything else you would think of.
You did this? But you're supposed to just count the stars.
Own. Say it with me. Own. I own the stars. The stars have finally been made essential.
What are you gonna do with all the stars?
There. You see, the inessential has become perfectly essential. How it should be for all things.
God was telling you it wasn't your time yet.
You think? Seems to me he was telling me I was a pig and maybe I deserved to be all alone.
You can't believe that. You're a good person.
No, the good guys were the ones who died. Or maybe I'm dead and life is a pig. It's the same thing as hell. Now go to sleep.
End of the road. Nothing to do. And no hope of things getting better. Sounds like Saturday night at my house.
What happened?
He's been forgotten. When there's no one left in the living world who remembers you, you disappear from this world. We call it the final death.
Where did he go?
No one knows.
But I've met him. I could remember.
Our memories, they have to be passed down by those who knew us in life, in the stories they tell about us. But there's no one left alive to pass down Chicha's stories.
I choose to believe he's up there. Prince will never forget. He'll always be up there for us, to help us. Oh, but if you look with your heart, I'll always be with you. It's just like I know the little prince will always be with his rose.
When I get ready to lay eggs, I have to lay eggs, fair or no fair. But let's leave it this way. I'll come to the fair if I possibly can. There's so much to do and so little time.
That I may leave this plane of existence sooner rather than later, but the love isn't going anywhere. I'm as certain of that as I am of anything. We're all gonna die.
I know. And and this is that saying, and I don't know where it comes from, but that meditation is preparation for death.
I think that's true.
It's her.
How can this be? You're supposed to be with her. I'm gonna lose him too. I can see her. She was not a common rose. She was the only one of her kind in the whole universe. I remember her. I remember all of it. She's not gone. She's still here. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. You'll always be with me. I understand now.
You know, if you look at the world, what you see is things appearing and disappearing. And humans are a part of the whole of that. That just happens. You know, our egos personalize it and we consider ourselves special cases.
Yes.
But we're really not. You know? We are part of the whole, and everything in the whole transforms all the time. Changes form, transfigures.
ハクと私、ずっと前に会ったことがあるみたいなんです。
じゃあ話が早いわ。一度会ったことは忘れないものさ。思い出せないだけで。
So Clarence, do you have your essay on someone who inspires you?
I didn't do it. Sorry.
Take responsibility for my own life or blame you. Ding, 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 ding. Blame you wins hands down.
You didn't climb the rope in gym class?
Come on, Clarence, you can do this!
I can't do that, that's high.
What happened, bud? Why didn't you do it?
I was gonna, but I'm just not tough. Like Vu, he climbed that rope so good.
You know, you still gotta, try, you know? I mean, you can do anything.
You never do anything, and you're the coolest guy that I know.
No matter what side you're on, you're always the loser.
Hey, Goop, wanna come over to my house today?
They all hated me.
You set me up to fail? Why?
There's a benefit to losing.
If you only do what you can do, you will never be more than you are now.
You get to learn from your mistakes.
Okay, maybe you can give up now.
Hey, at least, you tried, Chad.
I guess people can't do anything they want to do.
No, buddy. You can do anything, but, it's hard. Sometimes it's really hard.
I shower, I come to work, I work all day, I go home, I go to sleep, I get up, I shower, I come to work, I work all day, I go home.